Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. At the start of Johnny Depp's recent defamation trial against Amber Heard, the jury decided to award the case to Depp in all three statements. However, at the start of the trial, many legal experts suggested that Mr. Depp had a weaker chance of winning than he did in the UK, because the US has very strong free speech protections. Then how come he won the case so convincingly? In this video, we take a look. In November 2020, Depp lost his case against the publishers of the Sun newspaper after the UK High Court ruled that the allegations made by Heard were substantially true. The Pirates of the Caribbean stars sued the News Group newspaper and their executive editor Dan Wootton liable after the Sun ran an article in which it labeled Depp a wife beater and criticized his casting in the Fantastic Beasts movie. Now Depp supporters are demanding to know how two courts of law have such different results. In the UK case, the judge had back then highlighted 3 incidents where he said Depp had put Heard in fear of her life. One of the incidents took place in Australia in 2015 during the filming of one of the editions of Pirates of the Caribbean. Heard claimed he had assaulted her multiple times, severed his fingertip, and blamed her for the injury. The judge did not accept Heard had been responsible for hurting the fingertip by throwing a vodka bottle at Depp. He accepted Heard had been the victim of sustained and multiple assaults. There was also an alleged incident in December 2014 when the judge said that he was not persuaded constituted a physical assault, and another in November 2015, which the judge said could not be proven because it was not put to Depp in cross-examination, according to a BBC report. Of the 14 alleged assaults heard in the court, the judge found 12 incidents of domestic violence had occurred. Justice Nicole had said on November 2, 2020, that the Sun had proved what was in the article to be substantially true. I accept her evidence of the nature of the assaults he committed against her. They must have been terrifying, the judge had said. Justice Nicole had said that a recurring theme in Mr. Depp's evidence was that Miss Heard had constructed a hoax and that she had done this as an insurance policy and the actress was a gold digger. He concluded that he did not accept that characterization of Heard. Now in the UK, Depp's case was against the Sun and not Heard. The verdict in the London court was not grounds to dismiss the suit against Heard filed in the US for the piece in the Washington Post, which was published in December 2018. That's why the Virginia case went forward. In the case in the United States, the court had to decide whether Amber Heard accusations against Depp were valid or just to defame him. Mark Stephens, an international media lawyer, told the BBC that it's very rare that essentially the same case is tied on two sides of the pond and gets different results. He believes the main factor that influenced Mr. Depp's victory in America was the fact that his US trial was before a jury, while his UK trial over an article in the British tabloid that called him a wife-beater was before a judge only. Amber Heard has comprehensively lost in the court of public opinion and in front of the jury, he said. In both the UK and the US trial, Mr. Depp's lawyers argued that Miss Heard was lying to make their case. They attacked her character and claimed that she was in fact the abusive partner. This is a common defense tactic in sexual assault and domestic violence trials called deny attack and reverse victim offender, or DARVO, said Mr. Stephens. The strategy turns the tables on the alleged victim, shifting the conversation away from did the accused commit abuse to is the alleged victim believable. They deny that they did anything, they denied they're the real perpetrator, and they attack the credibility of the individual calling out the abuse, and then reverse the roles of the victim and the offender, Mr. Stephens said. In the UK trial, Mr. Stephens said the judge recognized that strategy and dismissed a lot of the evidence that did not directly address whether Mr. Depp committed assault or not. Lawyers and judges tend not to fall for it, but it's very, very effective against juries, he said. Men are more likely to believe DARVO arguments, but female jurors are also susceptible. People have a paradigm in their mind of how a victim of abuse might be like and how they might behave, and of course, we all know that's often false. Hadley Freeman, a Guardian journalist who covered both cases, told the BBC that another major difference was the fact that the American trial was televised, turning the court case into almost a sports game. Each twist and turn of the trial was watched by millions of people, many of whom turned to social media to express support for Depp. On TikTok, the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp got about 19 billion views. The jury was instructed not to read about the case online, but they were not sequestered and they were allowed to keep their phones. Ms. Freeman also thinks that vitriol that the general public lobbed against Ms. Heard was a bit of a hashtag #MeToo backlash. Believe women seems a very long time ago when it comes to Amber Heard, she said. While this was a defining case and perhaps one of the most entertaining cases ever. Well, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching!